I'm going to ask you that it has one of each, okay? Multiple choice, can you go down? Okay, multiple choice, I put the question here. For example, what is your name, whatever, okay? Or you can say, what color is the room? Or the verb that you use with the pronoun I.
Anything.
Anything that you
So,
want.
and I can have a mine.
Yes.
For example, the room, and then a space, one, right?
Yes. Just like an example. Well, we're going to use multiple choice. Okay. Now, you're going to give them three answers. Is, am, or. Okay. Teacher, I have a question. I'm coming. B, is, and three are. Now,
So I
if you
can
can
add the
see,
amount of
now we have a problem. I don't need teachers, I don't need D, and I don't need E. What do? Click on the X,
Okay.
delete, delete. So how do my students know the correct answer? What is the correct answer, teacher? No, hold on, here.
Okay.
Here, you're going to click on the square to tell them what is the correct answer. And then here on the explanation is the feedback. Remember the verb to be for singular, whatever. Okay? So, that is what you can do. What's in here? Should I select this? What does it mean? This is what subject? What is the core? What is the class? Oh, okay, okay, so it's not necessary. So you do it normally. Okay, thank you. Okay, everybody has a question for multiple choice?
Almost.
One for team, okay?
I'm making a question in class.
Are you going to select and you make the question that you want?
I did another.
Okay, so we're going down. Very nice explanation. Okay, we go down. True or false? Click. Okay, hold on. In the explanation. Wait a second. Yes. Do you already have a multiple choice question? Yes. Yeah. What is the correct answer? Which one? Click on it. Okay. You're not going to need letter E. And erase it. And then we go on. True or false? Okay, everybody, we're going to true or false. Okay? Now, if you can see, it has to be a very specific question because I can just say yes or no. So you have to be very careful when you do these kind of questions, okay? So, she's going to make a question with that, and already Socrative is giving you that the answer is true. But maybe she can make a question that the answer is false. You just click on false, and you give the explanation. Okay? And she gives remember that you cannot say this, and that. You save it, and then we're going to short answer. Okay? Very nice question. Okay. Now we're going to, if you're already there, how do you do it? I give you time. What is the answer? What is the correct answer? Okay. And you're not going to use the word. So,
it was not made
When you say that you can import questions very
I'm going to tell you when you're finished. When you finish, just think about a question that is just true or false. So, if the question is false, you can go to the bacteria.
I did something wrong.
What happened?
Yeah, just my question, I did my question. Say, you go back to
No, I didn't say. Don't worry. Yeah, I didn't say.
But I have to identify this
Yeah,
one
you-
kind of question.
Yeah, you have to say my quiz first.
For example, if the person is red, can you import that?
Yes. You can import an information. I'm going to see that. Only the Now, if you can see, if I'm running out the battery, shall I say? Excited and then? Right, if you save an X.
5 minutes, and then if I want to see my, if I want to record, I'll go to quizzes. Okay, nice.
It's like an email account. Every time I just sign in, they're going to see it.
Because I use transcripts that I received in my
Well, like
PDF manual.
I have the option.
Now, it's in the please here. Name the quiz. What name are you going to Okay, that is going to be the name, and then we have another question coming with Okay, so how are you doing? True, false, is ready? Alright, yes.
She downloaded it, but
we're
stuck here.
Don't worry, you just click on finish and start. And we're going to here, because my cell phone is with quizzes.
With my
So,
husband.
here, and then, okay, and you start, you name your quiz, alright, you name your quiz, and then no matter what choice, it's the same, but the screen is shorter, you know.
Okay. I mean, I find a combination.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. You can combine, and you can make all multiple choice. As you wish. It's up to you. Okay, we already have proposals. Okay, now let's experiment a little bit. What happens to the question of the clouds that you were so angry about? Like, oh my God, teacher, that is a very bad question. Yes, I made on purpose a very bad question. Now, with the short answer, guys, if you can see here this icon, I love it because maybe my question needs an image. Maybe I have a story, or maybe I want the parts of the body, or I have, so what I'm going to do here, for example, I have this one, I'm going to talk about the parts of the body. Okay, for example, I can say, name a part of the body that you use to write. Check the question, okay? So my idea as a teacher is going to be my hand, but I have a student who will say my fingers. So what do I do? Now, one of the things that I can do is this. Click on the correct answer, and I say I'm going to say hand. I'm a very bad teacher. I'm going to say hand. But I also want them to have correct if they have fingers. Okay, I can have these two options. And if the teacher, what happens, teacher, if I say my hands? I say my hands is going to get it incorrect. If the teacher or if the students answer my fingers, is going to be correct because I didn't write. Socrative is not going to see my. You just said it was fingers. That is why one of your answers was, it depends. It was incorrect, remember? Because I didn't give that answer. Yes? And maybe you have a smart ass student and it's going to tell you, my foot. What if the person doesn't have any hands?
Oh.
You know that. And yes, my mouth, because I don't have any arms and legs, so I can use also my mouth. You know, my toes. So You're going to handle with that, depends on your students.
Well, maybe you can say only one word answer, and that's the
You have to be specific, only one word answer.
The problem
You have to be very specific with that, teachers. Okay, we're going to leave it like that to see what happens. Okay? And I'm not going to give any explanation. Now, what happens? Okay, I don't want any answer. This is the problem, subjective. They can answer whatever they want, and it's going to be correct.
Okay.
And it's going to be correct. So that depends on you, teachers. I want them to be creative. I laugh that my students say the mouth, but I want to hear the explanation. What do you think is the mouth? Because what happens when the person doesn't have any hands or feet? They can write with their hand, with the mouth. Or maybe they can write with their toes because they don't have any hands. So if you want to hear that from your students, and there is more vocabulary, that is up to you. I'm very strict and I'm very like this. So I'm just going to give them one, and I'm going to say instructions. One word answer. And these are the only answers that I think are logical to give to me. That is up to you. But that is because the type of question that I'm doing. If I make more closed answers with just one answer, that is going to be easier for you. But it depends on your class. Yes.
What about spelling? If they misspell, it's going to be wrong.
Yes.
If
So
it
you got to
requires a
check.
capital letter, it's going to be
What if
wrong.
I miss a spelling? For example, I just wrote hands and the student just write hand, and it's going to give it incorrect.
No, it's because we were putting here, are you a student? And I was putting with capital letter yes. So if they don't use a capital
No,
letter, it's going to be wrong.
Maybe it will be wrong.
So whatever.
No, but if it says yes, Socrative is going to give it capital letters and lowercase. It doesn't matter.
That one.
But what it matters is the answer. Yes. If I say yes, I am, and the student says yes, comma, I am.
It's going to be.
Oh, the commas and the.
So probably capital.
Yes. If the answer correct for Socrative is going to be exactly as you write it. If you say yes, comma, I am, that is going to be the correct answer. If the student says yes, and you say, teacher, but I answered correctly, I said yes, I am a student, but you are a very strict teacher. I want you to use the verb to be. The quiz is about verb to be. The correct answer is yes, I am.
And if he writes yes I am but without the comma, it's also going to be
Yes,
correct?
because you have to tell them spelling. Comma rules, yes. Sorry guys, you didn't write the comma. So that is one of the things that Socrative has as a low part. It has to be very precise. Remember, this is a free app. If you want more options, you have to go pro and pay. But if you don't have any problems, maybe short answer is not your type of test. Maybe. For me, it's better multiple choice and true false. You can add here maybe a story and tell me what is for the advanced students, what is the main idea of the story, or if you say that, and then you have very difficult students, or you want them to be creative, you can leave it open, and they tell you what is the main idea according to them, and that is going to be correct. Now, what you're going to check in your table is going to be like if they say something dumb, like, yes, the aliens just kidnapped Juliet from Romeo. And that is what I think. And you can talk to the student, check your answer. You think that I didn't see it? Come on, I have it here. So that they cannot mock on you. All right, so we have that. All right.
Yeah. How do you ask that specific picture? Or do you have it in that?
You have to have it. You can have it in your laptop, or you have to download the image. You have to have it in your device.
Okay, and how do you place that test for the group?
And you give them the name of the room. Remember?
Yes, I tried to access the student, but I could not.
And you have to get out and then answer. Yes, because you're not right now. You're as a teacher.
Yes, I logged out and then I logged in.
But the thing is, did you quiz? Like, you already started the quiz?
No, that's what I.
That is what we're going to do.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to leave it like that. Save. And as you finish, we're going to leave it in 3 questions, teachers, because we're leaving out of time. We're going to the top. And we have save and exit. Now, before we finish, I want you to check on this. If you check here, it says share quiz, and it has a number. This is how you can go to import, and you can share it with your colleagues. You know
And you
what?
cannot change this number.
You cannot change it. That is from Socrative.
Okay.
You can change the name of your room, but you cannot change the name of the import or the share quiz.
So you will give the teacher only the
I give you,
name
you know what? I made a Nassau quiz. I hope you like. You tell me what you think about it, and you apply it to your class because I'm making an investigation or whatever, and I give it to you. Or maybe you know what? We're going to apply the same exam to see how they're doing, and you are not just sharing with your colleagues.
So that appears when you give save and exit, or what?
Save and exit, yes. And then if we go to quizzes again, you have import quiz. Click here, and it's going to ask you what is the number of Socrative name.
Should we add since SOC or only the number?
SOC, like it is there, you know, hyphen and the number. And then it's how you can see your other colleagues' quizzes. And the good thing is when they share it, is that you can make, edit it. For example, I don't like this question. I would like them to have this. And you can do whatever you want with it, okay? Now, if you have already imported a quiz from Excel, I already have one. And in Excel, you can import it. Okay, and you don't have to close. Now, you have to edit maybe some things depending on how you did the exam. But if you have it already in Excel, not in Word, in Excel, the exam, you can import it. Socrative works with Excel, okay? Not with Word, not with PowerPoint.
What if I want to share it with her? I have to give her my number so she can have it?
So she can see it.
Okay.
All right?
No as a student.
No,
So
a teacher,
teacher.
colleague.
Ah.
It's a colleague. Yes?
Okay, good.
All right, so we're going here again to lounge, please. Okay, now I want everybody to see your quiz. Let's see why I didn't change it because of quizzes. Yes, I know. Ah, there you go. Refresh it. Sorry. because it is-
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to answer Kathy's exam. What do you think? Okay, so here we're going to go on quiz. What Kathy is going to do, verb to be. She's going to let you do it as you want. Okay? You want them to have the answers?
No.
No, she's a strict teacher. Okay. Start. And she has this results. Click, 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 click. So now we're going to Socrative
So
students again.
To the
whenever
students
we
again.
hit on start, the test will be available.
Yes.
So we can access her or we can access us.
As a teacher, yes. Now we're going to Socrative students again. We're going to type Kathy 6A and we're going to answer her exam.
Okay, I have started mine. Can I log out and it doesn't happen anything or not?
This is like an email. If you have your iPad and your email or in your cell phone, what happens when you don't log out from your email? Anybody who grabs your cell phone can get into your email.
Okay.
So if you don't want anybody to see it, you have to log out.
So can I have both applications
Of
open?
course. Yeah, because you're as a teacher, as a student. Maybe I want to answer her exam. So we're going to do this. We're going to Socrative as a student again. And we're going to answer Kathy's exam. Okay?
And I enter my name.
Yes, you entered your name. Remember? Okay? You see, we have already Carmen, Carolina. Very good. One, and I can leave it open. Remember, teachers, I can leave it open, and she can leave it open all the afternoon if she wants to. Ay, se nos acabó el tiempo y ya no tuvimos tiempo de hacerlo. Bueno, contesten el de Katy de su casa. You can download it in your house and answer Katy's exam if you want to. Or if you know each other, share your exams. Ah, you know what? I did this in the workshop. I want you to answer it just to check it. You can do it. Okay? So, what happens if she clicks right now on finish? You won't be able to finish the exam. You won't be able to log in as a student. So she has the power to leave it open as she wants. And that makes your students punctual. If you tell them the exam will be available till 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock and that's it. Okay? Don't leave it open for a week or so because that leaves a lot of plagiarism. They will already know all the clues of how to do it. Okay? Try to make it for hours or at least one day. Okay? Don't leave it open so much time. Now, I have 3 groups and I want to apply the same exam. Change the room number. Okay? Tell them another time to answer it. Okay? And you can use it. Now, what if I want to have 2 Socrative accounts? You will have to give them another email. You have to register again and you will have 2 Socrative accounts. I want 2 of my classrooms to answer at the same time. You will have to get 2 accounts. Okay? That depends on you. I know with 1 I'm okay. I have worked just with 1 and I'm being fine. And I have 9 groups. That is for me. Maybe you want to have, no, I want to have 2 at a time. But you have to have 2 accounts. Okay?
Here, we answer the exam, we answer the quiz, and we have this pounding.
And pounding.
And
So
what happens?
it's not going to tell you anything till you click on finish and then you just log out. What it means that you just finished. It says
But-
there that you wait for the teacher's answers. But I'm going to give them to you on class. Because she didn't want you to have the answers. So the students will go, hey teacher, what do we got in the test? Well, I'm going to show you. Here, you know, Gabby, Irma, Kathy, Laura, Ninel, this is what you got. Teacher, there's going to be 1 student. Teacher, I didn't finish the test. But